Hey everybody, welcome back to King's Outdoor Life. I'm going to give you a quick update here on the corn patch and the millet. So I'm going to step around here. So here's this millet. If you've never seen millet, this is what you're after, these seed heads right here. The birds love these seed heads. So especially, you know, dove, quail, they love this stuff. So you can see, I haven't been out here in a while, but if you watched some of my earlier videos, you watched me get this ready. If you didn't, go back and check those out. You can see what we started with here and where we are now. All this stuff is kind of laying down, but what I'll do is I'll go through and bush hog this. And let's see if a good spot right here just passed. You see this bare ground right here. It'll be pretty well bare ground on top of it. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but that bare ground with those seeds, let me try to zoom all the way down to it. Bare ground with those seeds on it. The birds will come in here like crazy, and we'll have a good little dust shoot on this, hopefully. So I've got guys coming. I just met with a logger. They're coming to cut all this. If you see there's dead pine right there, and that dead white oak right there. All these trees, obviously not all of them, but a bunch of them are dying. And we're gonna lose the value of these trees if we don't go ahead and log it. So we're gonna come in here and log that in a couple of weeks. I need to get this done. And then here's this corn. You can see that corn did great. Big old fat ears of corn. We got about 2 acres of corn, acre and a half, maybe of millet, maybe 2.5 acres of corn. And we're gonna come in and pick a lot of this corn by hand, and I'll bush hog some of it down for the deer, and I'll leave a lot of it standing for the deer. But it's gonna be good for these deer to winter on this stuff. And what we'll end up having is clear cut with, you know, no trees, absolutely everything gone, except for I'm gonna go through and flag a few white oaks that'll be ready to put out some acorns the next few years for the deer, and then it'll be cleared off. And it'll be interesting to see what the deer do without all these trees here to come in here and come to get to this corn, because they're going to want to eat that corn. So we'll set up some stands in the edge of what used to be woods, leave a few trees, and we'll hunt that like that. So anyway, that's the update on this. You can see all these weed stuff have grown up here where the watermelons used to be. All these watermelons, let's see if I can get watermelon. I think I saw one right here. This one had a bad spot on the end, so I left it. But all the watermelons did well. I ended up with, I forget how many watermelons I gave away. We ate half a dozen, and I gave away probably 25 or 30 watermelons. So anyway, that was fun. I like giving my stuff away. And we're gonna go up here and get this scarecrow and take it down and get ready to clean all this mess up. Hope you can see this here. This was my light. So there's the solar panel, and here was the light. I had it shining up on the scarecrow. Something, raccoons or rats or something, got in here and chewed the wires off right at the edge. So that's history. Thank you, varmints. That's why we need to kill every varmint we can kill. If you don't remember my scarecrow, put the perfume in the pocket. Every time you're down here, spray the perfume on it, and that keeps the scent real strong, and that keeps your coyotes out of your watermelons. It worked. I had one watermelon that I saw that the coyotes got a hold of, or something got a hold of. I think it was coyotes. But look how the sun faded that shirt. There's the inside of the shirt versus the outside of the shirt. I was done with the shirt anyway, but anyway, it's just funny how much the sun just destroys stuff. That's why you got to put everything up. Don't let the sun get to it. The sun is more harmful on it than rain or anything else. All right, I'm gonna take this scarecrow down, and so I can bush hog all this. So I was gonna show you, this is where I came through last time. I had the tiller on the tractor. I came through and just tilled up this bottom row of corn. You can see that's where the corn came back up. That won't do anything. First frost will kill that back, but I just went down through here and tilled up the bottom row. And everything that was there was whole ears of corn laying on the ground. And obviously, deer, raccoons, they have gotten every bit of this. I tell people, you have to plant enough corn for everything that's going to eat it, because you're not going to get as much as you think you're going to get. The corn is a prime commodity for all these animals. But you see, the corn did great, and I'm very proud of how the corn did this year. I was going to show you, everything that was on the ground, they just eat it clean. So these few stalks down through here got knocked down with the tractor as I was making this turn here, and they ate every bit of it. And I was going to show you this trail. This is where the deer, raccoons, whatever, have been coming up in here And I don't know what's been doing this, digging. Looks to me like an armadillo has been digging this. So anyway, they've dug around here, and they have dug all out in there. Armadillos love corn too. So anyway, you can see kind of grown up stuff out in there. These weeds all came up after I sprayed Roundup, but I missed one little spot of Roundup right here. Look at that. It's called ragweed. That's what we call it. I'm sure there's another name for it, but that little row right there I missed with Roundup. But all this other stuff came up after I sprayed Roundup. So anyway, there's the update. Shout out to my friends over at Purple Collar Life. Their channel, he told me to come in and do an update on the millet and the corn because I hadn't done it in a while. So go check out their channel. Again, it's Purple Collar Life. He does a lot of stuff like I do, and great guys over there. So shout out to them. It's going to really be odd when I don't have those trails through the woods, because the woods won't be there. All right, so last thing I'll show you here today is, look at this right here. Last time I had the tiller on there, that's where I tilled up that bottom row of corn, and all those morning glories have really wadded that thing up. And also, I don't think it was that, but this piece right here, there's a bolt that goes right through these holes right here. You can see the one that's there. There's two on this side. Well, this bolt went right through here and it broke off. So this now it will turn up like that. So I got to fix that. So I got to get all that mess off that tiller. If you got any suggestions, anybody has done this before that watches this and want to give me a suggestion of easiest way to get that stuff off the tiller, let me know.